Right there.
No runs on that occasion. Got into position nicely, just too early on the shot. Couldn't find a gap. Negated the spin well there. Got nicely on top of the bounce.
Wow, that's missed the lot.
Tried to get the drive away, timed it poorly, lucky to survive.
Yep.
Great shot. At least one on offer. There'll be one run here for them. The right-arm pace bowler is coming into the attack from the media centre end. Nice solid defensive shot. Got right in behind it.
Yep.
Solid defence, very compact.
Well, that would have been a very risky run. The right call made in the end.
Yep.
That's right out of the middle of the bat.
Robertson got it into the gap and the ball did the rest. Brilliant shot.
A boundary off the last ball. Is it a sign they're trying to push the run rate? It mightn't get to the boundary. Should at least get a couple.
Keeper's ball. No.
Khan from the southern end.
Right there.
Finds the fielder with that shot.
Just threw the shot too early.
Yep.
Well placed. Should get a single.
Misjudged that throw and the batter survived what would have been a certain run out. Top class innings, been playing very nicely out there, and that brings up the half century.
Yep.
Good shot. It's found the gap.
You could see by how it whistled away to the boundary just how sweetly this was timed.
Don't mind getting hit for runs. What's important is to focus on getting the next ball right. Misses everything.
Right over the top of it, nicely smothering the spin there.
Great bowling.
That was a good slow ball. Picked up well though. Got that defensive shot in, nice and simple.
Yep.
Collects that one, simple as you like, inside the ring.
A bit of a mix-up. They'll need to improve their communication.
And
Obviously didn't like the look of that one and just ignored it.
Waiting.
You can understand why on that line they thought it was safe to let it straight through to the keeper. A bit of shape on the ball as they let it go through. Tailed just a little at the end as it went through to the keeper.
A miserly over is completed, just one up. Amir, the right. our medium bowler is coming into the attack from the media centre end.
No interest in that one from the batter. Amir will be wanting to hone in on a better line and length to make them play next time.
No shot offered.
Yep.
They've picked the gap. Perfect timing. A couple on offer here.
Right there.
Doesn't beat the infield.
Right there.
Not a great delivery, got it full and lucky not to be hit to the boundary.
They'll get at least one. End of the over, 3 off it. Central Punjab, 98 for 2. We've seen good control and spin from this bowler. Looking forward to seeing what they can do here.
Right there.
Timed it nicely.
Yep.
They'll look for a couple, you'd think.
Good return, back from... the deep.
Still honing in on their lines. The batter happy to let it go through.
Yep.
Great shot, but it's not going to beat the fielder.
Found the middle of the bat. Great timing. Lovely front foot shot that's raced to the boundary.
Right there.
Good piece of fielding to stop some runs.
Yep.
Great shot through the gap. Perfect timing.
Keeper's ball.
Good running. Just finding the gap, and that allows...
Yep.
Nice shot. Runs possible. Over. Central Punjab are 108 for 2.
Ah, negated the spin well then. Got nicely on top of the bounce.
Great bowling.
Well, he took all the pace off it. The response was good, actually. It was met very solidly with a very straight bat.
Oh, good ball. Right there.
Straight to the fielder.
No runs on that occasion. Got into position nicely, just too early on the shot. Couldn't find a gap.
Quick onto that in the infield. Solid defence, very compact. End of the over. Beautiful bowling that just starts to build.
Right there.
No runs on that occasion. Got into position nicely, just too early on the shot and couldn't find a gap.
Yep.
Chance to run two.
Bowler. Right there.
Couldn't get it through the field.
Oh, ball.
Just threw the shot too early.
Right there.
Massive chance.
And that brings up the 100-run partnership for these two.
Amir from the media centre end.
Yep.
There'll be runs here.
Keep us in.
Good running. It needed to be as well. Probably closer than they expected.
Big appeal. It mightn't get to the boundary, should at least get a couple.
No!
There'll be one run here for them.
Tucked it nicely into the gap. Pick up a single, rotate the strike.
Head over the ball, great shot, that's racing away.
It was just a lift. A bit too full, and it was beautifully timed.
You can see how good this pitch can be for batting. You want the player coming forward, but it's a tight margin. Only a touch full and put away.
Yep.
They'll push hard, should get back for 2.
Got forward well and was able to drive the ball. A lovely.
Yep.
Great shot, at least one on offer.
That was a solid shot. Driven off the front foot. Fantastic cricket shot.
Yep.
Picks the gap perfectly.
Well, that was a really solid shot. Read the length early to get onto the front foot, and that raced away for 4.
Yep.
That's right out of the middle of the bat.
You can't fault the bowling. Sometimes your opponent is just too good. Wonderful front foot shot, and there was absolutely no point in chasing that.
Right there. Yep.
Finds the fielder with that shot.
Well, for a brief moment, you thought there might be a bit of strife there. In the end, a good decision not to take on the field.
Yep.
Nicely played, perfect timing.
Found the gap with ease. Wasn't the worst ball you'll see, but it still raced to the rope.
I'd like to see them aim for the top of off now. As a bowler, you've got to make them play on your terms.
Yep.
Got hold of it, a pretty good bouncer, enough control to get it away.
Fine placement and enough timing to get that ball away to the boundary.
Yep.
Really good shot there.
The batsman gets their target.
That's a brilliant knock. Fully deserved century. It's not been fun for any of the bowlers out there.
The right armour is cut.
Right there.
Cuts that off well in the infield.
Robertson shakes their head. He was there to be hit, but couldn't make the most of it. That was a pretty wild delivery, lost all control.
Right there.
Not a smart decision, you feel, not to run there. Mustn't have a lot of... A bit of shape on the ball as they let it go through. tailed just a little at the end as it went through to the keeper. Obviously didn't like the look of that one and just ignored it. You can understand why on that line they thought it was safe to let it straight through to the keeper.
Right there.
Can't get that outside the ring field. Into the gap. Nice shot.
Good return there, back from the deep.
Yep.
Lovely shot. Good seam position, but over-pitched and got what it deserved.
You can't fault that shot. Nicely played, and it was 4 runs all the way. Well, another chance to bowl that one. Really can't have been wide by much, though.
Good shot. It's found the gap.
Well, a lovely shot. Really good timing. Out of the middle, and it raced to the boundary.
Yep.
Ease through the field. There'll be runs here.
Just perfection, a majestic shot. You just cannot hit it any better than that. Raced away to the boundary.
Right there.
Collects that one, simple as you like, inside the ring.
Yep.
Well placed. Should get a single.
Right there. Yep.
Perfectly timed.
You could see by how it whistled away to the boundary just how sweetly this was timed.
They shouldn't get too discouraged with that last ball. The first step as a bowler is to get the batter playing, which they've managed. If they can
Right there.
find the right spot, the reward will eventually come.
Just threw the shot too early. Well, that was just an awesome delivery. Whiz past the batsman. The umpire says that's the first of 2.
Not a great delivery as it goes down to the boundary. That'll go into the books as extras.
Well, that's perhaps a little harsh. I felt it wasn't that wide.
They
Yep.
look for a couple here.
No, no.
Exquisitely down the front foot, a gorgeous looking drive. Could have been worth more.
Wow, that's missed the lot.
Just need to settle down. The timing's off. These deliveries are there to be hit. Time for cool heads.
Yep.
Nice timing, good batting, won't get to the boundary.
Keeper. Yep.
Time that perfectly.
You just can't hit it any better than that. Drilled it. No chance there for the fielders.
Robertson has got the big shot away this over. Now they can focus on playing the next ball on its merits. Misses everything.
Not a very smart shot. Got nothing onto it in the end. It looked like a pretty good delivery, to be honest. Umpire's given it as a wide.
Yep.
Well timed, but there's a fielder out there.
Keeper.
That's a tough call for the bowler. I thought that was there to be hit.
Yep.
Nice solid defensive shot.
Well, that would have been a very risky run. The right call was made in the end.
Got right in behind it.
Yep.
Great timing, right off the meat of the bat.
That went all the way up toward the grandstand for four, driven away nicely.
Waiting.
Great shot, but it's not going to beat the fielder.
Not a great delivery, got it full and lucky not to be hit to the boundary. No interest in that one from the batter. Gull will be wanting to hone in on a better line and length to make them play next time.
Wait.
Great shot through the gap.
Got it well enough to get it away to the boundary, a poor delivery and a fine shot in the end.
Boundary off the last ball. What's to come off this delivery, I wonder? Ten runs added there. Central Punjab are 213 for 2. Good piece of fielding to stop some runs. Timed it nicely. They'll look for a couple, you'd think.
The batsman brings up their half-century.
That shot brings up the half-century. Beautiful batting display, very solid. I think this is... just...
Khan with the ball in hand again.
Coming on to bowl.
Just slowing things down, nothing too risky on that delivery, just keeping the bowler honest. Right on top of the spin, keeps it out well.
Good ball.
Yep.
Great shot through the gap. Perfect timing.
Never an extra run on that arm. Great throw back in from the deep. Driven off the front foot. Fantastic cricket shot. Probably expected more there.
Right there.
Straight to the fielder. Solid defence, very compact. End of the over, 2 runs added. Central Punjab are 209. They'll get at least 1.
Ballers in.
A couple on offer here.
Right over the top of it, nicely smothering the spin there. Umpire signals wide, such a poor delivery. Really need to work out what actually went wrong there.
Yep.
Nice shot, runs possible.
Ballers. Yep.
Power and precision in that shot.
Good precision with that throw back from the deep.
Yep.
Flew away with pace, brilliant timing.
Tried it, not very well. Smashed to the boundary. That's the 150. Been a tremendous batting display. The bowlers have been hit all round the park.
Yep.
Couldn't get it through the field.
It was a nice looking shot, full and in the slot, just couldn't find the gap. Smothered the spin, played it well. Good timing, but good bowling to make it difficult to score. Just threw the shot too early.
End of the over, 6 offered. Central Punjab.
Yep.
Chance to run 2.
Keepers.
Just a little bit wide. Well picked up. And let the ball do all the work, really, just to nudge it down towards third.
Waiting.
Quick onto that in the infield. 3 runs added in that over. Khan from the media centre end.
Yep.
There'll be 1 run here for them. It mightn't get to the boundary, should at least get a couple.
That is a masterclass of batting. Reads the length, gets forward and dispatches that to the boundary.
Right there.
Thought it got past them, but a fantastic dive to cut it off.
No runs on that occasion. Got into position nicely, just too early on the shot. Couldn't find a gap.
Right there. Yep.
Got forward well and was able to drive the ball a lot.
Just slowing things down. Nothing too risky on that delivery, just keeping the bowler honest.
Great bowling. Right there.
2
Yep.
full. Got what it deserved.
That showed great skill and lovely timing. The boundary was the only place it was heading.
Always difficult to focus after what happened last ball, but you just got to stay positive and believe the wicket will come.
Right there.
Good cricket all round. A good delivery and a well-timed shot to the fielder.
Yep.
Great shot. Placement exquisite.
Robertson says thank you. It was a gift and they smashed it away to the boundary rope.
Imran coming into the attack.
Yep.
Great shot. At least one on offer. Onto the front foot. Super shot. Should be 4.
A juicy delivery like that on leg stump isn't going to be missed by this batter. They just put it away.
Hit that hard. Nailed it.
You can't hit the ball much better than that. Timed it to perfection.
Getting nicely settled at the crease now. Would have been really happy with that last shot.
Yep.
They'll push hard. Should get back for 2.
That is a masterclass of batting. Reads the length, gets forward and dispatches it to the boundary.
Yep.
Good bit of timing there.
It just looks so easy. Gets onto the front foot and eases through the ball. They can just stand and admire that shot. Still honing in on their lines. The batter happy to let it go through.
Yep.
That's right out of the middle of the bat.
You just can't hit it any better than that. Beautiful shot. No chance at all for the fielders.
Imran shouldn't be too worried about that last ball. They've got them playing their shots. Just need to tighten their areas now.
Yep.
Nicely played.
Well, that was a very solid shot. Read the length early to get onto the front foot, and that...
Yep.
Picks the gap perfectly.
A brilliant throw-in from the deep caps off what was a fabulous piece of fielding.
Beaten on the drive.
Imran with a superb delivery. Got them trying to drive, but messing everything up.
Right there.
Collects that one, simple as you like, inside the ring.
Yep.
They've picked the gap. Perfect timing.
No.
Good return, back from the deep. A lovely shorter ball, just keeping them honest. Still got a chance to use another one in this over.
Right there.
Over. Central Punjab are 299 for 2.
Oh, well, that's a tight call. Didn't look to be that wide.
Right there.
Good cricket all round. A good delivery, timed well to the fielder.
Yep.
Got hold of it. A pretty good bouncer. Enough control to get it away.
Quickly into position, and a very successful sweep brought that boundary.
Don't need to do anything special. Line and length is the key.
Right
Does
there.
very well to get quickly across to that one.
Right on the money there, making it difficult to get away. That's a tough call for the bowler. I thought that was there to be hit.
Great bowling.
Appeared to be well within the limits, and the umpire's called a wide.
Yep.
Saw that early. No one's catching that. Great shot.
Wonderful innings here, scoring a
This has been a
double
demonstration
century.
of high-class batting. 200 runs, marvellous.
Going with spin now.
Spinner is coming on. To bowl.
Yep.
Can't get that outside the ring field.
The partnership between these two batsmen now stands at 300 runs.
Yep.
Couldn't have hit that any better.
Just perfection, a majestic shot. You just cannot hit it any better than that. Raced away to the boundary.
Yep.
There'll be runs here. And gone. That's a fantastic catch.
That's a huge contribution in this innings. Amazing work in the...
Going with pace now.
Right armour is coming in. To the attack.
Digs out the Yorker. On this pitch and in these conditions, it's going to take something really special from the bowlers to win this. Really needed more runs on the board. Pressure will be right on the bowlers if they don't find early. Robertson coming on, obviously hoping the pace will cause some trouble. Tricky, well played.
A few moves made in the field.
Cuts that off well in the infield. Strong appeal. A wonderful delivery to get. The edge. They've got to keep hammering away at that spot time and again.
The captain making some adjustments to the field here.
Loud appeal. Time to keep the pressure on now. Great last ball to find the edge. It's just a case of finding the same spot. Edged it.
Just threw the shot too early.
Brilliant bowling. Having got the edge the previous ball, they now know the areas they need to be hitting. Drives and misses everything.
A bit of frustration after that shot. Went after it, but just couldn't lay a bat on it.
Wait on.
Not a great delivery, got it full and lucky not to be hit to the boundary.
The right armour is coming on to... That total just means the bowlers have really got to be on their game. Feels a really below par score. Into the final inning. Coming to bat off the back of a solid first innings performance. There's a lot of expectation from this crowd.
Yep.
Well placed, should get a single.
Bowler.
A couple on offer here.
The match comes to a close and they've done exactly what they came here to do. They've won easily and convincingly in a completely one-sided affair.
Well, that was a really one-sided.
This is an incredible achievement.